This is Majinoni. Welcome to another edition of The Good, the Bad, and the Disappointing. Very surprising week as to the rankings. So let's get right to it. The good, I think 95% of the people out there will believe that I've picked the right one. And that is Uncanny X-Men number 30. Now you're probably wondering, Majinoni, it's like you're going, how can you say that? There's Batman, there's Avengers, there's Spider-Man's, there's all these other books, and you pick X-Men. Well, I pick X-Men for one simple reason. Cyclops is dead. Dead, dead, dead. A pile of ash and a skeleton. And the super mutant cannot resurrect him. Now, I fully realize that we only really have 4 months until this whole thing is done, and Scott will eventually come back. He could come back next issue, but he's dead. Our prayers and wishes have been answered. People, you are now going to have to give up your babies, your firstborns, your PlayStations to the comic book gods, because your wish has come true. Now, the other thing that was kind of cool about this issue is you do have the return of Professor X, which again is kind of like a point now that we know that Marvel Universe is ending. But that being said, I'm really curious to see how this is going to play out, because they're really pulling out craziness. And I think people who have watched enough of my stuff knows I really do like me some craziness sometimes. And the art was great. And Cyclops is dead. What more? What more? I don't need anything else from comic books for the rest of the year. I could quit today, and I'd be a happy man. Cyclops is dead. All right. Let's go with the bad. It just doesn't know how to end. It keeps going. It's kind of like, well, the Furies. Just when you think that they're really about to win, they have a child that looks straight out of Nemesis the Warlock. Look up. I did a video on it for Nemesis, and it's a British comic from 2000 AD, and that's exactly what that is. It is exactly something from that world. Then, you have, again, the Furies are dead, and then you have this, Desaad is about to get his butt kicked. And he goes, wait, don't hurt me. I have created something equally as evil. And that's the, what a horrible name they are, too. The Proto-Furies. Right here. Proto-Furies. There's times when I just go, you're right, you're just phoning this in. It's like, you're not caring. You're not even trying to cover up that you're not even trying. Proto-Furies. And it's not even, they don't even look like the Furies. I mean, that's like, somebody going, hey guys, I got this new idea for a comic book. Let's call it, it's like Justice League. They're going to be in Canada, but we're going to send them to space. And we'll call them Justice League Canada. Then United. And then they're going to come up with, watch. Justice League Great Lakes, Justice League Tokyo, Justice League Proto Justice League. Oh my god. I just, I like the art, but these battles are just heartless. Even with the battles with the Furies, it's just like, well, we'll just stand around and pose, and then we'll shoot some energy here and there, and it's trying to tunnel into the ground, and blah blah blah, and it's like they're not even. It's like they're just going from one thing to another thing immediately, because it's just, I don't know. It's just hard for me to really to explain it exactly how I'm feeling it, because it's just affecting me on so many different levels of horribleness. And it just makes me wonder why I even bothered getting this book, because this really is a mess. it's, I guess you can say that part of the problem, at least that from what I can tell, is there's too many chefs in this meal here, because this book is just like, it's not going anywhere. Then it just teleports people. Then it just, just stop this. Stop the madness. No more Furies. No more Proto Furies. No more Razzmatazz Furies. And let's just get this thing done with, because this is boring me already. It kind of just has this... for the people out there who hate manga because it's like this battle that never ends, well, here it goes. It just never ends, and it's not even good. All right. Disappointing. This might be a little shocker, because I have a feeling this is going to get the highest marks possible from other review sites, and that is Batman number 38. This was a spectacularly written comic. This was clearly on target for good book of the week. You had evil Jim Gordon, you had Joker going crazy, causing this craziness. Then you had this fantastic artwork by Capullo, and then spoilers, but it's already been spoiled through multiple avenues, so I'll just come out and say it. They're basically hinting that the Joker is immortal, and when I read that the Joker was immortal, I'm like, I'm done with this book. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna finish it out, but see, for me, part of the thing with the Joker was it was this average guy who was truly twisted and evil. He could die, but yet at the same time, he always got away. And that's what made him dangerous, is he always got away. He always came back. Now you can do whatever you want to him, and he's going to come back. And to me, it lost some of its edge, some of its scare factor. I mean, you can always argue, well, he can't die, so isn't that even more terrifying? I'm like, no, because you just made them Superman, but a twisted version of Superman. And where's the fun in that? The other thing, now once I start to go down that street, I start to think, you know what? How many times have we seen this storyline? Like if you remember dating back like a couple years, you had Batman and Robin when Damian got killed. You had the city crazy. People were just killing each other. You had, lockdown. Commissioner Gordon was there. And then you have Batman Eternal, the city's on fire. Then you have Riddler, city's on fire. And now again you have cities on fire. And it's kind of like everybody just decided to burn Gotham at the same time. And miraculously, they get rebuilt within a month or two, because then boom, it goes down again. And I'm just like going, this is what really, truly, honestly pisses me off. Can't you come up with something better? I mean, you are paid a lot of money. Now, I'm not saying who's at fault for the copying, but come on. Really? How many times are you going to be this? Snyder, you did the same story twice in a row. All you did was replace the villain. Don't insult us. Yeah. You made the Joker more evil. You made him more dangerous. He has a new Venom serum thing that causes people to go crazy. And he's making all the people do good or, evil or love or hate or whatever. Who cares? You've already destroyed Gotham. And it's kind of like, how many more times are you going to destroy him? Is this now going to be the expectation? Oh, anytime there's a Batman villain, they're going to destroy Gotham, because that's the only idea we can think of that makes this an epic story. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Come up with better ideas. Talk to each other during your meetings, so this way you don't copy each other. I mean, didn't you read previous Batman stories where you saw this happen already? I mean, Snyder burned Gotham 3 times. Really? Come on. Please. And what editor is not going, hey, Scott, just to let you know, you've already used this plot point before. Why are you green-lighting this shit? You have a great story, and then not only do you ruin it by copying the same storyline, but now you make Joker immortal, and you ruin, at least for me, something that was really truly special about the character. Now it's Batman versus Superman, but this Superman carries a knife. Wow, that's exciting. Anyways, if you have any comments or questions, let me know. Like, share, let me know what you thought was your good, your bad, your disappointing. And don't forget to do a podcast called with Cons, Freaks, and Geeks. And I'll post the link down below. And there'll be more stuff later. So until next time.